Okay, so last we left off, we had two individuals accompany Min to scout ahead from where the carnival had been taking a break. Guil had been kept from moving into the pocket dimension by the box on Guil's back, and so Otter opted to make an exchange to carry the box for a little while, so Guil could go explore. We explored the Grove of Management, and Guil was not overly impressed. However, management seemed to kind of recognize Guil as the emissary of Zulon. Otter and Guil kind of did their own thing after departing from the Grove, while Kree hung back to watch a little goblin negotiate with two malevolent entities to get a better deal on your Warlock Pact. The better deal was struck. Offers were made to Kree.
They're co-parenting.
And Kree declined. And upon exiting both the negotiation room and the Grove, Min asked these two to help him scout ahead. And we scouted ahead to find a city made of bone, inhabited by mostly skeletons. And
one juicy minotaur.
And a couple wraiths here and there.
Okay.
The Manitar.
Manitar.
Yes. Because he had shoes.
That sounds like a gay bar in Chicago. I'm down at the Manitar. They're right next to the manhole.
Big hairy man with horns.
After a, shall we say, disconcerting rumbling, and a townsperson seemingly going just absolutely berserk, we found ourselves kind of in, I believe where we left off was in the street with the Manitar. Am I recalling that correctly? It's been like 4 days, and it's been a long 4 days, so.
I think so. Yeah, a little side note, we did do a little sneaking around in a library section where someone may or may not have done some graffiti inside a book, which apparently is about the worst thing you can do here. Yeah, they apparently also can't reach places in the city.
We got a prompting for employment.
Right, and they were looking for people who could fly, but that's a good idea.
Real quick, is he on camera? Because it seems it looks like he's going to be way off camera.
Oh yeah, he's on camera.
Okay, am I off camera then?
No, you're right. You're like smack in the right spot.
Okay, just making sure.
You
just look weird.
You want to twist this camera just a little bit towards our goblin? No, that one. The next one. Yep. So we got a little bit of too much jacket action going on in the back corner there.
Okay.
Sexy.
Make sure that
action.
jacket doesn't burst into flames either.
There we go. Less jacket that way. Can you want to pull the green screen around the jacket there? The heater. We don't have that heater. We don't have the dangerous heater in here today.
Right.
The coat burner.
I mean,
Yep.
I actually moved it away from this one.
Cool. Sorry for interrupting you. Just
It's okay.
Sure.
Coat Slayer 3000.
Right.
Min kind of trotted off to drop herald stones and had given you guys a bag or two of herald stones to deposit yourselves, and said that we would meet again in an hour where we entered. It's been probably 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, I don't see us. I don't see me completing any jobs in 45 minutes. These people,
Weren't we
creatures.
just reacting to that one townsperson, like going crazy and running in, and then did he get killed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They like picked him up and slammed him on his head.
Right in front of us.
Yep.
And then we're like, end of the game. Like,
Yep.
okay.
That's right where we ended it.
So, would anyone care to explain what just happened?
The scribes walking around you don't really seem interested in explaining. However, the Manitar kind of steps forward and says, "Oh, that sometimes happens. The rumbling makes a few folks go crazy."
So that's how you solve your issues? You just kill them?
Once they've gone crazy, there ain't no coming back from that crazy.
What is causing the rumbling?
I think it was
The
the
worm.
The worm?
which was the
Dragon worm.
that was like the building, right?
I mean, this thing is
The metal
it's huge.
building.
It's a metal spire that is probably 300 feet wide and 600 feet tall, coming like through the side of the.
Right, which is a living metal.
That your like head voice wants you to
Yeah, the one of the evil entities that is.
It has
assisting
highlighted
me.
it. It has
Yeah,
highlighted it.
put a
Very
put a quest
much.
marker on it.
would like to dine there and lick the frosting off of that cake. Yes. I have a feeling that will end our stay with these people, so
I mean,
maybe
they're not really
later.
people, but
You're pretty much like a big termite when you think about it. Just like eating structural.
Hey, nobody cared when we
Materials.
were mining adamantium.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we could lay out some of these stones that men gave us. Because, obviously, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do any sort of job for these people in that time before they have to go meet back up there. So I don't see why we couldn't. What are they called? Whatever stones?
Herald stones.
Is there like what I know? He didn't really explain it very well. Is there like you can't just like throw them all on the ground like you know?
You could.
But this strategically, what are you supposed to do with them?
So, what you've seen it previously when you go into places, like there's like a mist will kind of form and it'll turn into a river, and this river will have like illusionary frogs kind of hopping in it, and the fish will swim, and it's really kind of geared to really draw your attention to where the carnival's set up. So the carnival sets up, and then they activate the herald stones, and you see this mist coming from all over town to like draw people to it.
So it probably needs to be in main thoroughfares. Roads.
I mean, if you went for a flight and you just started like tossing them out, that would meet the purpose.
All right, well, let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
taking her,
You're gonna resist?
taking them.
No.
All right. Well, it's your job now. I'm flying, so you gotta drop all these.
So you got two pouches of herald stones.
Airstrikes now. Going around dropping herald stones.
All right.
As you lift off, the Manitar says, "Catch you later."
Hopefully not with an axe.
Juicy guy.
He's the youngest.
So as you're flying, are you just going to drop them like completely randomly, or are you going to be doing other things while you take your quick like flight around town?
I'm gonna try to not hit people with them.
Okay.
But let's be real. Some people are gonna get hit.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand or dexterity save.
Okay. Oh, they're both +2. So it's a 12.
12. So you manage to hit 2 people in your careful dropping.
Yeah, I'll go, sorry, and then I'll giggle.
And as you're flying around, you do catch Min, who stands out as being kind of the juiciest skeleton in the group. But what you see is as you get closer to the spire, you see more individuals who have like chunks of metal kind of embedded in them, and almost seem partially mechanical, but they're just carrying around books. Like, they don't have issues, but they're not crazy.
Does that mechanical stuff remind me of the book that I may or may not have on my person?
It has a bunch of, like... Give me an insight check.
3. It's probably better than that, but I rolled a 3.
The mechanical stuff on the book seems nicer than the other mechanical stuff.
Okay. Interesting.
One thing I want to check out, as we're kind of flying around, is there anything else generally that sticks out as we're flying around? Like, just anything that catches my eye as weird or out of place, or
This whole city is a weird glitch city.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, we're already in a weird place, so maybe by weird, is there anything that looks normal, like it doesn't fit in with this city as we're flying around?
You see, the majority of these structures are like you have the swirly spirals, right? And you have these relatively square-shaped, bony structures. You notice that there's really not anything that resembles like yards for most places. There's a couple of features that may serve some type of purpose, like that trough did, right? But what I'm going to say does catch your eye is the complete lack of water that you don't really see anywhere here. There doesn't seem to be running water, aside from that trough that the Manatar was hanging out in. Not really any water here.
That makes sense. If they're all dead, we probably won't eat or drink or bathe, anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I was just kind of like thinking if you're flying around a bone city and suddenly there's like
You don't see one. You don't see one like
a ranch,
Hobbit house
like
there.
a brick ranch house.
Yeah, no.
With a green front yard. Okay. Alright, well then I guess we just kind of do our thing, drop our stones, and then meet back up with men.
Okay. By the time you get back there, like it's a pretty large space to like do zigzaggy circles around. By the time you get back there, Min is pretty much like walking up, and well, I think we are ready to go back. Anything you want to do, or shall we head back?
Just so you know, while we were looking at, we went and found the guy who was wearing shoes. Some random townsperson went crazy, ran at us.
I saw a crazy townsperson too.
And then this Manatar guy chopped him in half, and he died.
I saw the crazy one that I saw. He was running through the road, and up out of the ground popped some wraiths, picked him up, lifted him up into the air, and just dropped him.
So there were two crazy guys. I mean, so the Minotaur says that that rumbling, grumbling noise makes occasionally people go crazy. But
I am not crazy.
no, it's true, but it's a little. It makes me a little nervous.
That's a bold statement.
I am a bold individual, my friend. Well, we will be sure to not go crazy. And I think this will be an interesting, relatively safe place for us to camp for a day or two. Would you concur?
I
We're
mean,
gonna bring the rest of the
Oh
carnival.
yes, the whole carnival will come.
Okay.
We should be able to make a nice penny off of these folks.
if they have money. Oh, that's right. They did have money.
Yeah, 'cause they
Everyone
offered
has
us
money of some
money
site.
Yeah, they offered me money to fly them places. A lot of money too. Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have much use for it. They don't seem to be buying or trading or eating or doing anything but working on books. So
Okay, let us head back then. He's just trotting down. So, meanwhile, what would y'all be doing?
Where are we at?
You were after you left Min's compartment.
Mm-hmm.
What would you have done?
Good question. We just hanging out, having snacks and whatnot. And I get on the Rocky Talkie and I'm like, "Hey guys, are you around? We're bored. Where are you?"
we're coming back right now. We were in the weird city. We'll tell you when we get back. It's like a weird city down this tunnel.
Oh, okay. Do they have any goodies?
I think you're gonna like this place.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see you soon.
Okay. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Time passes. You find yourselves back at the carnival. Min has left to go talk to management. What would the two of you do?
As Min is going, I'm gonna yell after him. Ask management about Vergath. Orgath.
I can do this.
Okay.
I want to go see the twins.
Okay.
About my whatever they're crafting.
Did I give you that sheet
Which one?
for their weapon?
No.
No.
Give me one for the chain.
Okay, I have a sheet for your weapon. As you head back over to the twins, you see them like kind of working with this weird scythe, right? Like it seems small, like it's like hand shaped, but it also has some aspects of what you had seen before. And walking up, she says, "Oh, you're back. I have this. We have just completed this. Would you like to see how it works?" And she's like, "This is going to be fun. Just watch." And she like throws it up, and like you catch her like hit a button on it as she throws it up, and it like elongates and turns big. As she catches it, it is like 15 feet long.
Oh wow.
Right, and it is like a full sickle scythe, and she's like, "I bet I could get you from here. Would you like to try it?" And then she like hits the button, and it gets small again to like a hand sickle, and she tosses it to you.
It's like a Sun Wukong staff.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of click it and expand it out, and do whatever somebody does with a new weapon. Like your mom, when she wants you to try on new shoes, you like run through the store, and spin it around a little bit. And,
Some feathers go flying here and there.
almost cut someone's head off on accident.
Yay!
Right.
Okay, I'll get you the card for it. But it is effectively a +3 long weapon that can also be used as a short weapon.
Cool.
It does have some interesting features associated with it that she gives you the full details on.
Is that what you made with the adamantium?
And what was the other piece?
Oh, the piece of that monster.
Yes.
The big horn.
That was really light. I'm gonna go into the Vardo and I'm gonna flop down next to Guil and just like throw my arms out and my legs out, like just splayed starfish, and just be like, "You would not believe this city." What was it like? It is full of dead people. Interesting. And they have some weird cult thing going on. But Min thinks it's a great idea to go perform there.
Is it Kree's cult?
No, that would be totally harmless.
That's true.
This is like Vargoth, the soul consumer.
The remember.
The remember.
Am I in the room? I'm just trying.
I mean, are you?
Yeah,
with
you're in
Guil?
the room.
Good question. I
We're
imagine.
chilling, yeah.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. So I'm all, tell more.
Yeah, I'm just
The soul collector.
staring at the
Is that a
ceiling.
band?
Yeah, that would be awesome. So they're like a bunch of book nerds.
Gil, give me a history check.
It's a good dude, that's the
Right.
Starts singing a song.
Right. That's right.
15.
15. The name vaguely rings a bell. Like you read it somewhere, like as a list of like information. But it's not like it's just out of reach.
Would I know anything about it? The soul collector?
Oh, you would not.
No.
It's not a soul. This. Go ahead. Give me a see if you have heard of the Soul Collector.
Right. History, you said?
Yeah.
5. So definitely not.
Definitely heard of this.
Yeah,
This medieval
you've
doom metal
totally
band.
heard of the Soul Collector,
Okay.
and it was a story that Nana used to tell you about the Soul Collector.
Was it good? Was it bad?
It was like almost a hero of yours,
Okay.
right? Like the Soul Collector would go out and just like
Collects.
collect souls, and
Nice.
you imagine what it would be like to have that kind of a collection.
There you go, right? Okay. Sounds good.
And I'm gonna like roll over to one side and go, "Oh yeah, here," and I'm gonna reach and pull out this mechanical book, and I'll just like kind of slide it over to you. I found this.
So you open it up?
I mean, you can if you want to.
What languages do you speak?
I would imagine.
I believe you have the pedagogue right now
Oh yeah, I gave it to you. I don't remember why.
for helping you with rituals, lower level rituals.
Oh yeah. Which I just needed it to enchant some feathers.
I
Mm,
know druidic. I think that's all I know.
definitely not druidic, and not Otterish either.
Can I
Oh, I know common, deep speech, infernal, and aquan.
Aquan. Some of the Aquan, like some of the things, kind of look vaguely Aquan,
Okay.
but
I know abyssal, celestial, common, elvish, infernal, machine speech, and thieves can't.
in machine speech, you see etched onto the cover
Soul Collector, greatest hits. Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Embedded in the gears, you see.
Special limited edition vinyl first price.
This book runs on souls.
Right? It's a pop-up. Cool.
I can't concentrate. Totally derailing me.
LPs.
Let me take a Monster Energy drink here. So
What are you drinking, Larry, with your pinky up? Is that on purpose?
Well, that's how you do it, classy.
Oh,
I am drinking a Monster.
oh, that looks refreshing.
It is very refreshing.
I am also drinking a Monster.
What? Ashley's drinking what?
Delicious.
Delish.
It reads. Something like I gotta see how I explain this. Like a lot of machine speak is very like precise,
Sure,
and what this says like seems to not make a lot of sense.
sure.
It says effectively delete, remove to the void, empower.
Okay.
1011.
Right.
It's written in binary.
Right.
But it like what that would mean seems weird.
Sure, sure. I'm like, okay, so I repeat that. I'm like, oh, this is what this says. Does anybody have a clue what that might be?
We just ask the pedagogue. Flip them out and ask them what it is.
I'm over here playing with this stuff. I'll be back momentarily.
Look out the door. He's just swinging around his side.
People are running in every direction. Shit's flying.
So you notice when you're doing this, you have a really long reach. Like
That'd be
really
like
long.
at least 20 feet, because that'd be 5,
Yeah,
and then 15. Yeah.
but give me an insight check as you're playing with your new toy.
Uh, 18.
That's fancy.
This looks like it would be great if you're fighting a lot of individuals to use it like this. However, if you're too close to other people, it becomes a little bit unwieldy and you can't not hit them.
Good to know.
So you have full area of attack kind of capabilities, but not the ability to not target some of your friends.
You're
Pretty
short. You're
And you can
Sure,
fly.
tiny, yeah.
Like 4
you're
feet.
short, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Give some haircuts.
Right.
Okay.
Or go fishing, because you could fly and just drop it down and just
Yeah, you're good.
shish
There you
kebab
go.
all the fish. The fish kebab.
So do you want the pedagogue back or?
Yeah, I'll take it back and we can see what it says about it.
It's
This-
in Primordial, by the way.
What's in primordial?
The book is.
The language. It's primordial.
The one that I can read.
The inside pages are all primordial.
The mechanical book.
Yeah, the pages
cover.
are, I mean, like, I don't know about the, the code of the essence
Yeah.
of the machine or whatever.
Yeah, the delete, exit, whatever, escape, I don't know.
Really
In
easy.
return.
It's like, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll let the pedagogue go ham on it and see what he says about it.
Just put them together and make a book baby.
There you go.
Now, kid.
We got you
So
a girlfriend.
The pedagogue doesn't necessarily have eyes.
Yeah, but
You just-
that's-
You just ruined the whole. I'm picturing like you open the book and like a little face pops out.
Little hearts.
You just ruined the whole.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, how may I be of service today?
what's up with this book?
Well, it is an old book. Can you flip through some of the pages for me?
Flip through them slowly so you can kind of take a look.
Oh, this is very interesting. This is a historical document of
The days after the worm.
There's a worm.
it could very well be the days after the worm.
Well, that's
I haven't
okay.
gotten to the full details yet.
It's the first chapter.
Well, we flipped through the book. I didn't see the first chapter. I got like the second and third. It is a very thorough recounting of the goings-on inside the city of Ossavyr.
Okay.
That's the city that we're near.
And that's the undead city or the Lich
Yeah.
Kingdom?
Yeah, that's the city where everybody seems to be undead. But, like, not like I want to eat
Well,
you
this is
zombies.
interesting. Vorgath the Rememberer.
Yeah, that guy.
He was a Titan.
Cool. Could we like kill all of his citizens? Like,
I mean,
what are we talking about?
they're saying that, like, he consumes souls?
Vorgath the Rememberer is best known for being very hungry for knowledge. There was a time long ago when Vorgath would consume whole civilizations just to learn what it is that they did.
Why couldn't you just read a book?
Titans are very big. If you would like, I could talk to you about the various sizes of Titans.
No, I don't.
Typically, they are
No, I
around
don't want to. No. Please.
thousands of feet tall.
Maybe later. Maybe later. But why couldn't you just read books?
They do not write books in the size of Vorgath eyes.
Get a
The book would be the size of a
magnifier.
valley.
Get a magnifying glass.
I just imagine
The magnifying glass would be big enough to bake whole cities alive.
What about, like, a book on tape?
Right, the
Audio.
audio.
Audio
Can you
book.
just get someone to read it for him? Like a little, like,
With
secretary?
a megaphone?
It is
Or sit on
a
his shoulder and read into his ear.
it
Does he
could have
sleep?
happened if somebody had negotiated with Vorgath.
Is there anything in the book about the worm? Can you mention
What is this worm?
Yeah,
you're talking
what's-
about?
With a Y.
Oh. I guess, but that still doesn't really explain.
I mean, I can
Apparently-
totally read, I guess.
In this
I know,
city
everybody's
that we were in,
surprised.
we're gonna go there. You'll see it. But apparently, there's like a giant spire that comes in made of metal,
Living metal.
living metal, referred to as the worm.
I do see one section where they discuss the iron worm, and they talk about an emanating corruption that happens from wherever this worm is located inside Ossavyr.
Anything about tremors or
A
quakes,
rumble?
rumbles?
There are numerous accountings of deep vibrations happening. It seems the initial time they would be almost daily, and as time has progressed through the pages that have been flipped through, it has expanded out to weekly and maybe intermittently.
Did it say what happened to Vorgath?
Vorgath apparently died from the worm.
Okay. How did he die from the worm?
It does not say explicitly, but I would wager a large metal creature boring through you would be devastating to your physique and health.
Are we inside Vorgath right now?
I do not know this. Where are we right now?
Also, there's like a little lake.
I don't. That,
little
that
light
seems
up.
really obscene.
Little
that's
Little light
where
up.
I was going with it.
little light up beanbag on the ceiling. that illuminates the city? A little.
Of the city of the
Like a
city.
knapsack?
Yeah, like a little uvula up there, little beanbag that's hangs from the ceiling.
The library one?
There's like a big light in the middle, isn't there? A sack or something on the.
I mean, it's kind of a spire, but yeah.
If I remember it being described as like a.
Or you wanted it to be that way. Right?
Yes, we hear what we want to hear.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly. We hear what we want to hear.
Does this?
Okay.
Does it say anything about that spire? Any significance about a light up spire?
What is the color of the spire?
Green. Wait, blue. I might be colorblind.
Right.
Everything's brown. What
Do you
is
still
that?
have one crazy eye?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You're all blue, red, blue.
I don't remember.
Bird's color?
Put them together, it's purple.
Are birds
I
colorblind?
don't know. How would you ever find that out?
Right?
Some birds are colorblind, some birds are not. But there is a sect of...
Birds see a much broader spectrum than humans, including ultraviolet.
There's
It's tetrachromatic.
a section... God, what is the name? Is it warrens? There's a type of bird that will make little, like, color displays to, like, attract mates. And they build this, like, little pattern of colors, like strings, and they'll sort the strings by, like, types of color, right? So, like, they'll have a nest that's all red on, like, one side and maybe blue on the other side to attract mates. Can't remember the name of that
Isn't that what you
bird.
just had happen at your house?
But with bones and macabre
Right?
pictures of 18th century women.
I don't think she's doing that to attract.
You.
mates.
Okay, so there's a metal spider,
Spire.
spire. No,
The-
the worm.
The nature
That's
of
like
this
a
Is it
glowing
spider or
color
spire.
is
Spire.
Oh, I thought it was
interesting.
spider. I was like, ooh, that
But-
sounds fun.
Red.
A worm is like a dumb dragon or a malevolent dragon.
Are we going to meet it?
Hope not.
What's
Um,
it?
Is this Vorgas? Is he's a lich now?
No, he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead, but it sounds like he's not dead like the others.
Oh.
Does the book say anything about the Melrush?
There is no mention of the Malresh in this book that I have seen.
Okay.
What about hags?
There is no mention of hags in this book that I have seen.
Gelatinous cubes.
No mention of gelatinous cubes that I have seen in this book.
You're gonna be depending on
Slim Jim. Are there Slim Jims?
I do find one reference to a Slim Chance, but nothing about a Slim Jim.
What is a slim chance?
There was a slim chance that the ironworm could be removed. However, when attempting to remove the ironworm, it seemed to lodge itself deeper
Into what?
into Vorgas.
Vorgas. I imagine.
Okay, because like they were saying that the Malresh had come here, and I was wondering if it was like through this square tunnel,
Malresh are known for digging square tunnels, yes.
right? Like the one that we're in right now.
And did they make it all the way to the city?
Yeah,
It looks
that's how
like.
we got in there. If you follow that tunnel all the way down, it takes you right into the city.
So what happened to the Melresh with the skeleton people then?
We don't know.
Are they still around there?
I mean,
That's-
everybody's dead, but they seem to be coping.
They seem to have their own little like existence going
Did you
on.
talk to any
Ecosystem.
of the dead people?
Yeah, they're really weird. They're
They are
very like
weird.
purpose bound. They don't really, and they want to record everything. Like anything you say, they like write
Can
it
and
all down.
will be recorded.
which probably connects to the fact that their like deity that they're all following wants knowledge.
That's right.
So somehow they're
Right,
What
but
language
he's
do
dead.
they
Who are they
speak?
collecting for?
Maybe it's in anticipation of if he ever gets revived.
yeah, it's like
Probably.
they're making this
You're
deal for
smart.
him. And they also offered to pay me. There's like buildings that are on the ceiling that have
Are they upside down?
sort of. They are upside down, but not in like a sort of deal. Right? They're like
Is like the same upside down as the
So if
castle
the,
that we were in?
It would be very much like if you took, like,
this room
like
was put on
imagine,
the
imagine
ceiling?
you had this room, but instead of like this, it's literally attached up there.
Right. But we're
So
sitting
if
like
you're
this.
standing, you're standing in that part
Oh,
up there. This would be the ceiling
Okay, gotcha.
of it. It
So
would be
it's
on the
just all
floor because
upside down.
the gravity would be pushing it that way.
Okay, what lives up there?
Books.
books. Yeah, they want to pay me to get the like records and historical stuff that are in those buildings because I can't reach them. So then somebody can fly
I could help you.
to get them.
I got a broom.
Yeah. Well, we already went up there and we found a few things. That was a good time to pull out the things that we found. Those axes and
Yeah, this weird bathlift.
papers that I have. Do you have any information on that stuff?
Oh, you put them in front of the pedagogue.
Yes. I do. That's
I-
what
I will cast Identify on this. This tool is used for carving live bone and crafting bone into structures.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
and I have 4 of them.
These spikes are designed for accompaniment with the hammer to be used as markers for encouraging bone to behave a certain way. You may notice that if you have some bones around, that they will go into bone almost effortlessly.
So what do I have? I thought I had like 4 axes or something.
You had 4 of those stakes,
Okay, stakes.
and one of it's like it's not a stake, it's like a railroad tie.
Is there an
It's kind of what it looks like.
official
Sure.
Larry name for it?
Not yet.
All right, I'm just gonna write bone
Nail.
nail times 4
That sounds cool. Another band name.
and bone
You gotta write these down.
carving saw.
Can just be album covers.
And then the papers.
These papers are used in conjunction with additional pieces of paper to allow one to make copies effortlessly.
Didn't you get something like that?
No, I have the book.
It was like a poor man's Xerox machine or something like that?
Well,
or-
This would allow one scribe to write multiple books at a time.
But he can't replicate like a person.
No, this is just for replicating what is written on that page.
So you can make a scroll really fast.
I'm gonna take those.
If the scroll was imprinted, if the scrolls were imprinted to this master template, then yes. But you would need to use the appropriate types of materials for those scrolls.
What about Valentine's Day cards? You can make a bunch. Give them all out.
You could make a bunch of Valentine's Day cards if they were all intended to go to the same recipient, unless you just were looking for I love you very much kind of a deal,
Okay.
in which case then individually you would need to, not using this piece of paper, sign the other cards.
Oh, okay. Well, just make a bunch and drop them from the ceiling, right?
You could do that if you wanted to with this piece of paper.
Good to know.
This type of enchantment happened
You have a bag of seeds.
is a very old enchantment. It came about
There's weird
from
scenes
some of the earliest days,
I forgot to
and
tell
has,
you about it. I have it written down.
been outlawed by some, as it is seen as an unholy way to do scribes' work.
Alright, so I have like a few of those papers. I'll just take them and like kind of slot them into my like copier machine book.
Okay.
And just put them in there for general storage.
Mhm.
And what about you? Pop your feather out. Your little quill.
What about my feather?
Your quill. It's magical.
It is!
Oh, that's right. You
It
don't know that.
I look in the hag bag, by the way. That's what I'm doing while everybody's doing
Okay.
it.
This quill is accompanies the papers that I have just seen, and would be used as a part of that process.
Of making copies.
Yes, it is a matched set.
Well, I was just gonna use it for graffiti.
It can be used for graffiti, however, it is effectively the only pen that can be used on the paper that you have previously presented.
Alright, I'll like hand it over to you.
Magic copy paper?
You got a quill?
And quill.
Holds out his hand to you.
Oh,
Thank you!
And like whittle the end to a little ink quill.
Nice, nice.
Put it back in my bag.
So Otter, inside your oh, you also have pouches of powder. Inside the hag bag,
what's the powder?
I'm gonna go to Otter here quick.
Oh, nose candy.
Inside the hag bag, you have a leather-bound pouch that appears to have like candies in it, like wax paper wrapped, like toffee kind of things. You have
How many?
there's like 25 in there.
Ooh, look.
You have it's like a little leather, I don't know, like a leather shoelace, but on it is a series of like caltrops that have been kind of tied to it with a little note that says, pull one off and throw it for fun. There is there's a little like bundle of like smoked frog legs that's been tied together with like a ribbon. About 15 frog legs, and these are like bull frog legs, like they're big, right? Like a Slim Jim style
Cool.
size.
D&D forms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bully
cool.
logs, or bully
Um,
logs.
Yeah, the bully logs. Cool.
Yeah, there's something.
Mhm.
Yeah, bully log.
Okay. Anything else?
And a little sandwich
Nice.
it kind of looks like there's jelly in it, but it definitely ain't like fruit jelly.
Okay. Good. So obviously she got the pouch of seeds that I sent.
Mhm.
Okay. And Gil, you got your pouch of seeds, and I get a pouch of seeds. Which, on that note, I think I'm going to start using my my little slingshot. And start shooting those around once we get maybe into the city or something like that. By the way.
Okay.
So, anyways, okay.
Oh, you're supposed to go on dead things. But like juicy dead things because I asked.
Do I like dead things? What? Sorry.
No, the seeds have to go on to dead things.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like corpses.
Okay, that's easy enough.
So what do the seeds do?
They're management babies.
So what do they do? The corpse then? Reanimate it?
Maybe. Or,
That'll be
you know,
fun.
We didn't get that far.
Well,
maybe
let's
they
go
Okay,
find out.
Guil.
use it as fertilizer.
Give me an Arcana check. And you can do it with advantage.
Those are fancy new dice. I'm liking them. Have you had those before?
No. I got them at Christmas, just haven't gotten them.
Nice.
18.
18.
Nice.
So you start thinking about it, and it isn't ringing any bells from like what you read in your time with Lanchos. However, like, I don't know, scratching at the back of your brain, you feel a presence, and it seems very woody and nature-like. And from that presence, you get the sense that you get, it's more of a feeling along the lines of fast growing mold or fast growing moss. Like it is not a pleasant feeling or thought, and it almost feels like a little bit of a warning, but not exactly danger.
This is an invasive species.
Interesting.
So it's zebra moss.
Okay.
Do you know what oak jelly mushrooms look like, or just jelly mushrooms? That's the sense that you get.
No.
They're goosey. They're juicy.
Yeah.
They're like orange,
Yeah, I know.
and they look like
Yeah.
ripples on top of ripples on top of ripples.
No, I've seen that before.
But like the tree part of that like is kind of what like comes to mind. It's the vision that you get.
Did they ever... They gave me that site. Did they ever give me the other thing? You mentioned the other thing. The other thing you guys.
I don't remember what the other thing was.
I don't know. That was for you. You were like, they made this with the adamantine.
No, that's the adamantine and that
Okay.
structure, because you didn't bring them steel. You brought them adamantine, which was better.
Did I get anything from Antimantium? Antimantium?
The caltrops looked like it's the same type of metal.
Okay. Are these actual real candies, or are they joke candies? They make your mouth black or whatever, something like that.
You gonna try to eat one?
Uh huh. I want a candy.
Okay.
My candies.
You
guys want a candy?
No.
A candy?
You try it
when
first.
you say it like that.
Candies.
some candy.
Smoked
Want some
frog
candy?
Okay.
Why don't you try the candy and let us know what happens?
Okay. I'm gonna try one of the candies, unless it comes with instructions.
It's like a Harry Potter.
It does not
Right.
come with instructions.
Yeah, the total booger fucking jelly bean where you all old fish or whatever it is. Have you had those?
I have not eaten the.
Bean boozled?
Yeah, Bean Boozled. Yeah, we have that at the shop.
Give me a D20.
3.
3.
And I'm down to 24 candies. Tasty, tasty candies.
You like, as you look around, you're like, everything. You seem to have a better understanding of the things that are around you.
My God, it's LSD.
Like you look at the wood and you're like, that type of wood is oak that has only grown in the southern reaches of this continent.
Okay. Can I look at any of the books that these two have over here and get a better perception? Or
You see, when you look at the pedagogue, which is still kind of chatting away in the background, talking about whatever nonsense the pedagogue talks about, you see it just glowing like with magical quantity, and you get the sense that the pedagogue is nearly priceless.
Okay.
Like, it is a very, very unique and precious item.
I tell it that.
Well, thank you for noticing. I will have you know that of all of the pedagogues that were ever written, I was the only one to ever acquire pure sentience.
Really? You got extensions? I don't have enough hair for extensions. It's...
It goes into incredible detail spelling that out and trying to correct you.
And Otter just kind of fades over and looks at Guil. I'm like, armadillo. And then I'm like, have all the knowledge of what an armadillo does and stuff. I'm all, you can dig in the dirt really fast and all this. I'm all,
I've seen that before.
I know, but this is the good candy. You want a candy?
Kind of.
You want a candy?
Sure. I'll take
Sure.
a candy.
Okay.
Give me a
I give
D20.
one. Gree, you want a candy? Okay, we all have candies now.
I mean, do I want to waste it now?
I got a 15.
15.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Is it permanent or is it a temporary candy?
We'll find out. We're rolling the dice.
Wow.
So on the 15, who had the 15? You feel like you can like move like a snake. You are just you like you get the sense that if you were to try to do a backflip, you could like jump up, kick off the ceiling, and do like a handstand.
Do it.
And you look around, and you have the candy in your hand.
Yeah.
Or did you eat it?
Well,
Okay, wait.
okay.
You see her with him with the candy. Do you think that they should eat it or not?
No, all the cool kids are doing it.
So, do you expect him to put the candy in his mouth?
Yeah.
You put the candy in your mouth.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Give me a D20.
Well, do you want to know what I rolled or you want me
Yeah,
to re-roll?
let's hear it.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. You get the sense that if you wanted to tell Otter to do something, that Otter would be forced to do it.
Hey, Otter, give me a frog's leg.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, you gotta find the kid.
Roll
Ooh. Okay, that's first one was good. So persuasion.
Roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
What if I expect Otter to not give?
Do you expect Otter to not give it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a charisma savings throw?
Yeah. With disadvantage.
3.
So you reach out to give the frog's leg, and like as you see that happening, the hand goes back into his pocket.
Or do I just give
No,
it a creep?
the hand goes back into your pocket,
Okay.
and you give a blank look to them.
And then, okay, so with my new ability from the candy, do I figure out that she's half Molokai or whatever that thing is?
Oh.
Malachi?
You see this a swirl of dark energy, like right down the center. On one side, you see something that looks very tentacly, and like is like reaching out like this.
Mhm.
And on the other side, you see something that looks like
Secretary.
no, like if you know those like heavy blankets
Mhm.
that like if you could imagine what it would look like for like a heavy like a stack of heavy blankets on a stick, kind of writhing in the wind.
Sure.
Right? Like it's not moving a lot, but like it's undulating just a little bit. So one side of them with the tattoo and the weird eye is like undulating this dark energy, and the other side is like reaching out and tentacling with dark energy.
These candies are kick ass. Like, can anybody else see this?
What does he see if it looks like Kree?
You have a problem seeing Kree.
Yeah. Is he all like blurry or?
He seems like he's in like 6 places at once.
This shit's
Like
good.
when he turns his head, it's like.
I just opened the hag bag. I'm like, send more of the candies. This is good shit. And then
the effect wears off.
Oh, I was gonna say I gotta look at Guil though. So is Guil like doing the freaking break dancing?
What are you doing with your
The welcome to
newfound?
the jungle stuff?
Like
Come on.
you feel 100-pound lighter. Like, how would you be moving? Like it.
I would probably try to roll myself and do like, when people run up a wall and then
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
a
you
backflip.
totally can.
Cool. I think I'd do that. Just roll myself up
And
a
you
wall.
find that like you do this a little bit, and you're like, what if I slow down? And you can actually just roll and kind of stop on the ceiling, and then like keep going. You almost have spider climb type abilities with your roll.
That's cool.
But apparently it wears off.
It wears off. Like you're halfway through, and then it just kind of.
It's like getting on that ride at the fair, the Gravitron,
Oh, yeah.
where you like go up, like get yourself up, and they stop it.
Very cool. Like, that's cool. Do that again.
Oh, I can't.
Can you pop out into like a Ninja Turtle movie
Don't be
or something?
humble now.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
but
see
you
some
said it wore
moves.
off.
No, you're halfway. You said halfway, right?
They
Oh,
got
or
halfway
up the-
around. And
Oh,
then wore off.
okay. I thought you were halfway done
No.
with the. Okay. Like, that was pretty cool. We should get more of these, huh?
So you now have 21 left.
Yep. Marked it down.
Okay.
And on that note, I'm like, you know what? After that, we all deserve some frog legs. So I start handing out some frog legs.
Okay.
Everybody want a frog leg?
Take a frog leg.
No, down to 11.
Adam
Well-
comes out. Ginko comes out. He's like, "You have food,
Who does?
Ginko?"
I'm like, who said that? I'm like, that candy must make me not see you. No, I'm like, okay. I give him one. Frog leg. No,
Oh, that's
Min.
delicious.
What about Min? He doesn't eat, though, does he?
He
part of
eats.
the carnival.
He eats food.
I
I
forget
think
what
he.
it is, though.
I don't remember if he's vegetarian or not.
I think he is. He's like big animal guy.
Yeah.
Was he? Is he?
I'll save this and give it to one of the animals that needs meat.
Well, I didn't say I was giving him one if he's not going to eat it. I'm not going to just give that so he can second hand it to somebody else. Just don't do that. Right?
It's
Delicious.
It's kinda
smooth
shitty.
frog leg.
We'll give him a candy. I want to see what happens with him and a candy.
You shouldn't waste the key.
I got 20 now.
Oh, candy.
Yeah, well, I feel like we should hold on
It's
to
not
it.
vegan.
Yep. All right. So I got 20 candies. I'm giving him one, just so we're all good.
He explodes.
Not, yeah.
He noshes the candy, like, oh, that tasted weird. And then he like crumples up the wrapper, and like opens his hand, and there's like a bird there in his hand. He's like, oh, and then it's a flower. Oh, this is crazy. He throws it up, and it, like when he throws it up, it goes from like a boat, and like it kind of unfolds a little bit, turns into like a cat, and then it ends up going flat and just going straight down and right back in his hand. I didn't know I could do that. Amazing.
Cool. That was a good time.
Become
Oh,
the
we're-
master.
Or magician.
We could sell these at the carnival too.
Just got yourself a new act, buddy.
Exactly. This is going to be fun. But anyways, I'm going to hold on to the 20 that I have left, and I continue on my frog leg. And I guess we're just all hanging out, having a good time.
Can you ask your Nana if she can make like a certain flavor or if it's random every time?
Good question. So I grab a little paper and a note. And
Can we give a
Right down.
candy to the pedagogue?
does Pedagog have a mouth, or does it just?
Can it just absorb it through its pages?
Well, I thank you very much for the generous offering of the wonderful confection. However, alas, I do not have the need or capability to ingest said confection. However, you will note that the swirl of magic energy that is surrounding this candy is quite unreliable, and many various things could happen were one to consume this particular confection.
What if you consumed all 20 at once?
That would be
Now we're talking.
right.
The potential of consuming that much of this candy is hard to explain.
How about if you consume 5?
The magical potential of consuming 5 of this candy is still hard to predict.
So where do the candies come from?
This type of candy is uniquely found in the Feywild and can result from both good and bad things happening around the fruits needed to create this particular confection.
I look at the wrapper, and instead of Cadbury, it says Hagberry. And I'm like, right there, it's on the wrapper.
Made in the
Candy of many things.
swamp.
Right.
Well, so late. What would happen if you consumed all 20? Just try to make it in layman's terms.
A video of a Grateful Dead concert pops up.
Like, would you die?
Based on what I have witnessed, you would have the possibility. The candy seems to affect between 1 and 5 minutes. So if you ate all 20, in theory, you could be in its effect for an hour or longer. Or you would have all of the possible effects, assuming that there are only 20, for 1 to 5 minutes. And a full mouth.
Okay, to see it come out the other end. And on that note, I make that little note for the hag, put it in the bag. With the XXO or Otter. These candies are great, you know. Thank you again. Might need more soon.
Can I take one and put it in my bag and give it to Lanchos?
That's not a question for me.
Yeah.
Otter.
Sure. And I go like this, and I just shake it up. Yep.
And I shove it in my bag and give it to Lanchos.
Okay.
I go, what's Ranchos up to nowadays? We haven't heard from him in a hot second. Is he doing good? Is he okay?
Ranch Doritos.
Has he sent me any notes or anything? I forget what happened last time.
You got a proof of life.
Well,
Maybe, like, set
allegedly
something on
proof
the
of
shelf.
life.
Right?
Yeah, because I'm like essentially reaching my hand out into like a bookshelf.
Mm-hmm. Explain to me how you would try to get some type of correspondence. 'Cause in the past,
Didn't I send him a note?
I have paper and a pen or whatever that I send the hag.
I sent him some dust.
Some adamantine dust.
Did you send him
Yeah.
any of those stones too?
No, I don't think so. The last time I sent him was adamantium dust.
You could send them some seeds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Seeds.
I did get some books back. Did he give me the books in theory, or did I grab those off of the shelf?
he put a book. There was a book that was on the shelf that was relevant to something that you had asked.
Well, it was the Compendium of Metals, Idiot's Guide to Things That Are Dangerous. Best knowledge we have from the ancient times.
Put that gear book on the shelf. Oh,
I feel like we should keep on that. Maybe?
Well,
For S and Gs, give me a D100 roll.
Ooh.
You know, I wouldn't mind if you loaned this book to your book friend. Because, you know, honestly, I kind of feel like we shouldn't have it on us if they search us.
86?
86. Okay.
I could send it to him.
I mean, like, because we could maybe ask him for it back if we needed it, right?
He's still alive.
Yeah, hopefully he messages you back, so then we...
Because I don't think he actually sent me a note or... Yeah, he didn't give me
It just seemed
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in a hot second. I'd hate to put
The,
that...
the pedagogue speaks up. Are you having problems contacting a loved one?
Sure, yeah.
There are a number of spells and incantations that one could use to achieve such a thing.
Can I, like, open up, like, a little crystal ball viewing, like the wizard, like the Wicked Witch, and see what he's up to?
I am not familiar with the Wicked Witch. Who is the Wicked Witch?
Okay, well, we'll move past that. But can I do, like, a crystal ball thing and, like, peer in and see what he's up to? Like, if he's... Yes. Like having a spa day or something, or if he's just dead as a doornail.
Yeah. Yeah, because we haven't heard from
TK
him.
was having private time.
I mean,
A private reflection period. He's got a piece of pizza.
He's watching soap operas, PBS soap operas.
He's
Wearing a
crying.
shower cap.
Right? He's watching Home
Blood
Alone or
mask.
something like that. Oh,
Give me 1
Oh,
second here to check
He
something.
succeeds on his check, so he knows you're watching.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because, I mean, this is part of the reason we're all on this mission anyways is for him, so...
I mean, if he's dead, I guess we could just stop.
Yeah, we can just ditch this shit and or open it up or put the two boxes together and just
See what
say
happens.
F it, yeah. Then we go right into our next campaign.
Final destination.
Right.
That's like a. I would imagine putting these two together would end up like what do they call those? Not like a bag of holding. Putting a bag of holding. In a
Yeah.
bag of holding.
Yeah, where you get the
It
implosion.
explodes.
Yeah.
Because you're technically putting a pocket dimension into a pocket dimension.
Like a black hole.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And I think contacting a loved one would.
I'm
would
just
you
check.
make-
I'm checking to see what.
86 does.
What?
It's a very complicated spell.
He's looking at his life 360 to see if Francesca's
Yeah.
tracking his location.
Right, his GPS.
Oh no!
Find my iPhone.
Last active 46 days ago.
Right? His Instagram account hasn't been updated. What the hell? That doesn't sound good.
Some magical newspapers are piling up outside. Study.
All the letters from Hogwarts has gone through the chimney. Is all on the, the living room floor. Anybody update their phones? Now I got all these cool filters, so you can do black and white. And
I hate the new update for the iPhone.
yeah,
I
I
hate it
haven't
so
been
much.
noticing.
And they always do this weird thing where they like jump around numbers. So like they went from like iOS 18 to iOS 26. Yeah, fuck all of them. And then iOS 26 is
Maybe it's like
40.
WD-40, and it was the 40th
maybe
like
iteration.
iteration that worked.
Well, the 26 iteration sucks balls.
Okay.
They
So-
changed everything that
All the
you've known
balls.
for
The
so many
pedagogue
years.
says there are at least a few ways that you could check in on a loved one. You can scry with my assistance.
Which is the easiest and fastest? Mr. Pedagog.
Message.
Or Mrs. Pedagog, I guess I don't know your book.
All forms of this type of communication come with some potential for failure. So it is a matter of what you think you have the capability to do.
So back to my previous question, which is the easiest? Not necessarily the fastest, but the easiest.
Wait 1 second here. I'm still checking something here.
I think we're just playing games.
I was trying to take panoramics of us, and I cut off.
Normally I would ask Mary Beth this because she has a wealth of knowledge. Is there a ritual that allows you to contact other people?
I mean,
I think you can cast message as a ritual.
But message has a distance limitation. Sending?
It's a
you can contact another plane even. But I don't know that it's.
I mean, would there be any of my spells that I could?
I'm not sure if it's a ritual spell or not, or if there are
The
some classes.
trick here is it just has to be a ritual. If it's a ritual, you can do it with the pedagogue.
it is not a ritual.
So I'm looking through lists of rituals to see if there's one that'll work for you.
I know there's sending,
I mean, I have scrying but I don't think that would work.
message, sending, mass sending, scry. And there's also like
Well,
but you have scry,
I do have scrying.
so then you don't need to use this thing. You can just cast it yourself. Right?
I mean, great. I know the target very well. It's on the same plane as far as I know, Lanchos is still on the same plane of existence as us.
Give it a
Mhm.
shot. I mean, that's what you do.
Divination.
Animal messenger would be something that you could do.
That's gonna take forever.
Unless you put it in the bag.
Can you put an animal in the bag?
We'll find out.
I mean,
See how he does.
very. Like, do we have an animal that can communicate to us?
See, that's the thing. I have Dolly. We could send Dolly, but she can't really communicate.
Well, I mean, she could nod yes or no
Or we pin a note.
to her. Like, an orphan, please take care of this bear.
Yeah,
Lanchos, please send us a note back.
yeah. Attach it to the other side.
Maybe
You
I
could
should
send a-
ask him a question that only Lanchos would know to make sure that is actually Lanchos. Like, how did I come about?
Right. What's my brother's name? So I think he knows your family, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I can't remember
Does
how that.
Lanchos know my family? No. Because it was just me. Because
That was a topic that land shows wouldn't be interested in.
No, because they were all petrified, and I was the one who escaped and then got into his goo, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Sure. Well, or you could say, what items did we take from your place? Or what was the guy's name, Jeff or whatever, that left with us and then ended up dying?
Kenny?
Carlos?
Kenny?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because remember, that guy went with us.
And
he made-
Casey. Kenny and Casey.
yeah.
Oh, that one.
What were the two guys who left with us?
Yeah. We can do. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Dolly. We're gonna pin a little note saying, "Please send us proof of life. Answer this question. Pleasant kisses."
Right. Now, will she be able to...
Like, if I just leave my hand out,
Yeah.
then she could, in theory, come back. I can grab her and bring
Yeah,
her back.
because she... But if she's that far away in another place, can she still move without me being close by?
That's true.
That's the only thing I'm curious about.
Why is she like dependent on you?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so.
Because
she's-
Dolly was with us when we were looking for you when you got
That's
kidnapped.
true. Yeah.
Dolly is an
We're-
extension of Clarice.
Okay.
So
Well, in theory, if Clarice is close to me, and it's just through the bag, I mean, one could argue that.
Or I could just say F it and I can get in the bag. I mean, how big is the bag?
I don't know, does my bag expand?
I'm not very big.
you're not very big. You could probably try to fit in there.
Well, yeah, but if we send the Dolly through and then she can't get back, we'll lose Dolly.
If we send you through,
We'll lose
you
you.
can't get back.
Right. Or
Yeah,
can
you
I?
got a backup character.
Right.
Or should we wait till Larry checks in on money?
Well, almost there. I'm almost done. It's not looking very.
Is he on another plane than you?
No.
No. I mean, I
Well,
could try
when's-
scrying. Divination, I would have to contact like a god.
Right. And
But
we
you
can
are- you're a
ask god
deity.
if he's okay.
But you're a deity already, right?
Yeah, I guess in theory,
I could
but
do that.
So, I mean, yeah. One of you.
I could do. I have. What's that spell called? Hold on. I have like the lower wheel spell. Ceremony?
Yeah, there are not. From what I can see, there's not much in the way of
Ugh.
abilities that are rituals that could be helped. They could be used to help you do this.
I mean,
well,
You
how do we feel about sending Dolly through, or sending
You
Otter
receive an
through?
omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of the course of action that we plan to take in the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the omen from the omen's table.
I mean, I could also just ask the things in my head, but they might want something for it. Hey, guys living rent free in my brain.
Hmm.
Is her patron what's his name? Lanchos. Is he still alive?
So,
Why hasn't he communicated with her?
One side of you says silence is the only form of communication that you need,
Now's not the time to be fucking deep.
and the other says life is busy, and you feel like that's probably the more helpful answer.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like the group consensus is that he's just busy right now, and sometimes silence is a good thing. Like, no news is good news.
I mean, I guess.
Here, give him this book, see what he says.
Okay, I take the book and I shove it through the bag.
Okay.
I put it in the bag. Oh, I should have written a little note and put it in.
No,
I
I mean,
thought
you
you
still
wrote a
can.
note, though.
Did I? But I
I
didn't
thought
get
that's how we started this like 15 minutes ago.
I don't know
You're
that you
right.
put it through. You were
Yeah.
writing it. You're trying.
But I don't think I got a response back though.
Well, I know you're writing it.
I think I did. Well, I mean, I got those 3.
Uh-oh, I don't like that face, Ashley. What is that face for?
Can't tell you what happens behind the DM screen.
No.
Why don't you ask our DM?
Was it a bad thing that I just put that book in the bag?
Based on what I saw, probably.
I had to get rid of the evidence.
Is there a possibility I can reach my hand back through and grab that book back?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do because I don't particularly like these reactions. You know what? I'm just gonna write another note, saying, who did we leave with? Hey Lanchos, hope you're okay, hope you're well. Who did we originally leave with? Please send their names. Hugs and kisses. Guil. I push it through. Enjoy the candy. Yes, enjoy the candy.
Please tell me the little heart looks like two armadillos, like smooching or something like that.
Yes.
It's very detailed.
As you are pulling your little hand back, you feel a hand on your hand.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything. That just tells me someone's in the fucking building. Can I grab the hand and like pull him through?
Do sign language.
Okay, so did you? Yeah, exactly. Did you? So
With
were you?
your one little claw.
Right. It's tiny. Do you still have that?
What?
The little
Yes,
claw
I
game?
do. It's in my bag. Yes. Can I grab the hand and just pull it through and see what the hand looks like?
Give me a grapple check.
Uh-oh.
Check.
Little kiss.
Right. Hopefully it's not a big gnarly thing, and then we're all in the
I got a 4.
menagerie with this
Straight for
Well, what would grapple be?
strength.
strength.
Oh. Well, I have a +2. Well, I have a 17 for strength.
Okay, so you grab it, and you feel like you got a hold of it, like hard hold of it.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just grab it, try to bring it through the bag, just to take a looky-loo at the hand.
You see the hand, and you recognize it immediately as Lancho's hand.
Okay, well then I'm gonna let go and let him go back.
Hold on. Make sure it's attached to Ranchos here.
Like
It's
you,
not
you
just-
feel you felt the body like you felt whatever it was you pulled off balance as you yoinked it into the thing.
Well, what
I
if
mean, it could be someone who just has
his arm?
his arm. Did the hand?
Does it feel
Don't-
like a living
right?
arm?
Dude, that was
Yeah.
the
Does it
best.
feel cold and clammy? Or
It
does
was
feel
it was
hot?
warm,
Okay.
Got one of the monkeys.
and you felt it like give a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
resistance as you
Okay.
tried to
well,
pull.
let's just assume that's proof of life enough, and I don't want to piss him off, so I just let him on back.
Okay.
Put your arm through and give him a thumbs up.
I mean, I gave him notes. And
Did you? Was it your left arm? You put your left arm in, and you took your left arm out. Put your left arm in.
No.
Shake it all out.
Do the hokey pokey.
Okay. Well, it seems like Lanchos is alive, from what I could tell. So.
See,
You immediately get a message in your head. Guil, that is very unprofessional behavior. You should know better than to reach in and steal my arm and pull it back into the bag. This is... What has gotten into you? Are you doing okay?
Just want to make sure you're okay.
I am fine. How is the journey going?
Slow.
That is as it should be. I apologize if I have not been very forthcoming. My work here has taken almost all of my energy on a daily basis, and we are trying to keep it together.
Okay.
well,
Did you get the candy?
happy Valentine's Day.
Ask him if he got the book.
There's a
No, I
book
took
too.
the book back.
Oh, did you?
Guil?
The candy looks questionable. Where did you get it?
From a hag.
How many times have I told you, don't trust things given to you by hags?
Well, it was given to me by Otter, who got it from a hag, who's his grandma.
I'm the
mom.
dealer. Hag candy dealer.
Yeah, grandma's the supplier.
Am I-
Child.
This
gave me
otter may be a
candy.
bad influence on you, Gil.
Maybe.
Be careful.
Okay.
Your work is of the utmost importance.
I know. Hey,
I
can
have-
I ask you a question though? What happens if we put my box with another box?
Now we're talking.
Is that a bad thing?
Scissor fight. Derailed and Larry. That's what we do.
Come on, Larry, dig deep.
Just asking for a friend.
Guil, it depends on what type of box you are talking. If you are talking about a regular wooden box, it is perfectly okay to put your parcel inside of a wooden box.
Magic box.
I would not recommend mixing any magic with this particular item. Its delivery is of the utmost importance to the residents of Grick, and I would recommend that you get there at all haste. If this city is any comparison, the poor people of Grick are in desperate need of its delivery.
Okay. Okay. So no magic boxes together.
Are you talking out loud?
Have you
I was
found
just
another-
about to say
Or
that.
are
Have you found
having this
another
full
box that
conversation in
behaves-
your head?
I'm assuming
Like
it's
this.
in my mind.
Okay.
We're all
Have you
looking
found
at
another
it.
box that behaves like this?
Yes.
Oh. That
Wait,
is-
above. Yes. Wait. Yeah. Where does that other
About
box
the
come
same.
from? I don't remember where the box comes from.
Management?
We found it. What were we doing?
Good.
Me and
Yes, but yes, we found another magic box, and they seem to want to get together.
You must keep them apart at all costs. Should they meet, the consequences could be catastrophic. Luckily, there has been some safeguards put in place on the box which you carry,
Okay.
but I don't guarantee that it will work, depending on the rarity and quality of this other astral anchor that you have found.
Okay.
so no rubbing boxes.
So I'll keep the boxes separate.
Ideally.
Okay.
Are you gonna still give them the book or?
No, I'll
just
keep the book. It's-
Okay.
Travel safe, Guil.
Okay. Thank you.
Guil.
Oh,
Yeah.
ask if there's a good way to contact him in the future, so we don't have to grab his hand for proof of life.
Accost him through his.
Yeah.
Can you just send me a note every once in a while, just saying you're okay,
With some treats.
please? And thank
Oh, and Kenny and Curtis or whatever died.
you. We won't solve that.
I will try to leave a note once a week.
Thank you. Okay.
Could you do the same?
Yeah, I get. Did you get the dust I sent you?
I did. This will need to be my last message, as I am running low on spell slots,
Okay.
and I need to retain as much of my arcane abilities to protect the city.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
He's just burning through message spells.
Right? He's like, damn it. These kids. Kids today. They don't understand.
Okay. Well, good news. Lanchas is not dead. But we have to keep boxes away from each other.
Good to know. Okay.
So the voices in my head were correct.
What do you mean, this button?
Hey, right.
Clunk.
Mike, did he get the candy?
He did, but he said I shouldn't take candy from hags.
Can't
I see how that is.
But he's not here, so.
Well, he's never getting a candy again.
He's probably gonna try. Cool. All right. Lanchas not dead.
There's a
Cool.
jolt as the carriage starts to take off.